I certainly did. I appreciate it. That was my first time home for Memorial Day in ages because usually, guess what? The French Open is happening during this time. You can see I have a guest behind me, Harry. He does not work out. Every day is a holiday for him. So I am going to post some information in the bio, and this is about our new sunscreen that we just launched. So this is our 11 by Venus sunscreen. This is our sun serum, the Unrivaled and the On the Defense sunscreen, and they're both, this is SPF 35, the serum, and the sunscreen is SPF 30. So link in the bio, you can go ahead and grab yours to get ready for this summer. I'm already sweating. It is so hot in Florida. So today we have Caroline Wozniacki. I'm so happy that she's joining us. And she just recently retired literally at the top of her game, so she could have kept playing as long as she wanted to, but obviously there's so much in life to explore, so we'll talk to her about that, etc., etc., etc. And since Caroline retired, I thought that we'd give her a break today and we'd let us sit down. We'd sit down. So we're going to find out what that sit down looks like. And I'm going to say hi to our regular people who always are on. A lot of people wanting to join us. Thank you. I don't see Isha yet. Mansour Da, hello. Goldilocks NYC, thank you for coming. Tanner 94, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. We're going to do core and some glutes. Caroline is here. Nice to say hi to old friends. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So nice to see you.
Great to see you.
Oh, that's awesome. How's life?
Life is good. Eating food, drinking whatever I can do that I couldn't do before. Just splurging.
This sounds dangerous.
I know it does. That's why I'm still working out. So
Oh,
just
wow.
to work it all off, but having a good time. Just relaxing at home, enjoying the good weather. So it's been good. How about you? How
Thank
are
you.
you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for thank you for coming to work out with us. You are you were one of the most fittest players on tour, so I don't think I can take the account for that. So I can't fill your shoes. I'm just barely making it. So yeah, but I'm doing well and just playing it day by day, and actually trying to get fit. So this is
Yeah.
helpful, and I think people are starting to come out of places are opening. So I don't know what's opening where you are, but people still don't have access to gyms. So thank you for coming on because a lot of people are enjoying these workouts and it helps them stay motivated during this time of you don't know what's next.
I love that. No, I think it's great. You've been keeping me motivated. I've been working out with you multiple times during this quarantine, and
Really?
yes,
Wow.
so I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying your wine bottles as weights. I've been enjoying, when Serena's come on as well. I've been enjoying all of it. So
That's
thank you.
cool. Now, is that your gym in the background?
Yeah,
Wow, it's
just
so nice.
yeah, we have a couple of things here. Just
Yeah.
like, David actually made this gym and bought all the equipment. So when I got here, there's only super heavy weights. I was like, this is not made for me. I don't push, or bicep curl 45 pounds. That's too much. So I had to go and get some lighter weights for myself and
Oh,
some
wow. Well,
bands.
thankfully we have weights today. These
I
are
like
just the
that.
right size. So I
I
thought
have
that
some
since you
too.
retired,
Uh,
I thought we'd let you sit down during this workout. Oh, wait, you got
oh, I
yours
like
too?
that. Yes.
Red
I thought I
wine?
couldn't just have you. Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me put you up here so that I think. Can you see me there?
Yeah. I think we're gonna get storms. So I came in today. It's raining like crazy yesterday, flooding. I see ducks in the neighbors' yards. It's nuts. What used to
I
be
saw
grass
that.
is like the ducks sitting there.
I saw that. I saw in Miami. I saw like crazy floods downtown and insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You know, I have to train today, so didn't rain today. Go figure.
Sometimes I would wake up in the morning and I would look out and I'd be like, please rain, I need a day off.
Yeah, it's raining and you just go back to bed.
Exactly.
Every now and then there's those days of the tournament you're so tired, you're like, okay, guys, move practice. I can't get up, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, let me get my list because, of course, I always forget the workout. So I thought since you retired and you're living the good life now, that we let you like sit down.
Oh,
So
so nice. Thank you.
we'll sit down most of the workout sort of, and then we
Okay.
can chat about like your life in retirement because I know that you had like actually a crazy. Okay, wait. Before I ask the question, I'll show you the exercise.
Okay.
So I'll back up. So we're gonna do some planks and we're gonna go side to side. So we're gonna just start like so, and we're just gonna work our way side to side for 2 steps, and then work our way this way. So these workouts are usually, they're for everyone, but they're geared toward tennis players. So anyone playing tennis will be able to benefit from this because it helps the scapular stability so you can have a nice big serve without getting hurt. And your serve got bigger as you like, with every year that you played. You know, I think by the end you were hitting like 110, 115 sometimes, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's also great for the core, right? Because most of our shots come from the core.
Yeah. If
So,
you're using too much arm, then it's a wrap.
yeah.
Okay, so then the next one we're going to do is we're going to go from a plank to a jump and then to a lateral raise.
Wait, I thought you said we're sitting down.
Well, most of the time. Okay,
Okay.
so that's and on the last set, so we'll do 8 of those, and on the last one, we're gonna like raise it out for 10. We're gonna like raise it out for 10.
Okay.
So we're gonna burn it out, and I think my camera's a little low, so let me push it back. I need like a camera guy. I keep saying it's just really hard work getting all this right. That's better.
Great.
So burn it out, and then let's see. Then we're gonna go to some reverse tricep dips. So if you can see me, we're gonna be planking up in reverse. Then we're gonna dip down. And
So
then
exercise, do I get your body?
what?
If I start doing these exercises every day, do I get your body?
No, how do I get your body? You always had like a major 6-pack. I've never even had a 2-pack.
Oh, you have the best body. Stop.
Well, thank you. You know, it's not bad for an old lady. Okay, so we're gonna then do arm circles and we're gonna have our legs raised. So we're gonna circle back and then
That's hard.
forward, back, and then forward. And then we're gonna do some raises up and down, up and down. And the whole time we're gonna be making sure our shoulders are squeezed. And then the last one in this series is we're gonna be sitting down and we're gonna turn to our side and we're gonna go up and down like so as we go down and as we go up. And then we're gonna switch.
Okay. I'm gonna go easy on me today, but
Well, we are
I
sitting,
get
so
sweat going. I like it.
okay, so let's talk about the last few months for you. So we'll start with the first one, and then if you're mid-conversation, I'll just say switch, but just keep talking.
Okay.
Okay, so you went to Africa like pretty much like right after you retired?
Yeah, so after I retired, we took a few weeks off, David and I, and went to a couple of places in Australia, and then we went to New Zealand just to relax. And then after that, we went to Africa and we shot a few things for Discovery Channel.
Wow.
So
When
we
does it
were
come
gone.
out?
I mean, it was awesome. We were gone for like over a month. It's amazing. So Yeah, so we did that, and then kind of halfway through our trip, coronavirus started happening. We didn't really know what was going
We're gonna
on,
switch to the jump.
and all of a sudden we just knew that it was not going to be get back because all airports and everything was shutting down.
This is while you were on the mountain, right?
Yes. And while we were there, just everything was starting to shut down. And I was like, what are we going to do when we all made it back down to the ground? It was just so hard to find a flight because everything kept getting canceled. So
Stay there for 10.
And finally we found a way back to Chicago, and then we drove to St. Louis where David is from.
So how did you get to Chicago?
We had to do 2 stops in Africa. We made 2 stops and then flew to Qatar, waited 9 hours in the airport, then flew to Chicago, and then drove over 5 hours from Chicago to St. Louis.
Now we're going to do the tricep planks. So are you in St. Louis now?
Yeah, we're here now, but we're actually going to leave in a few days. I'm going to go back to Europe.
Back to Monte Carlo or Denmark?
So I normally would go to Monte Carlo, but because my brother and my nephew and everyone is in Denmark right now, we're going to go there and see them and enjoy a little bit of family time. I haven't seen anyone in over 2 months, so I miss my family. It's been the longest I haven't seen any of them in forever. I think I never have been away from my family for more than 2 months.
Wow, that's just like being on tour, basically.
I know.
And now we're gonna go to the side, pulse down and pulse up. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Switch. Okay, so tell me about that moment of retirement, because I sometimes think about like how that's gonna feel.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is relief because, all the work you've been doing probably before you can even remember, to know that same amount of pressure won't be on you every single day. The pressure you put on yourself, the pressure your opponents put on you, etc.
Yeah.
And part of it has to be like challenging because you're still so good at it that you could continue at any time,
Yeah, I think for me, obviously, it's something I thought about for a very long time. And I didn't really know how I was going to feel about it until it happened. And, you have all these ideas and you have all these thoughts. And at the end of the day, it just felt right. I think sometimes you just know it feels right in your heart. And I was like, I'm ready for it. But, when I was in Australia and my whole family was there, playing, I know when your last match is going to be. And when I hit that last point and I knew it was over, it was so emotional. And everyone got on the court and congratulated me, and my brother was crying, and my dad was, so happy for me. And it was just a very special moment. And then I didn't know, after a few months, how do I feel? Am I going to miss it? I think you'll always miss that competitiveness because we are competitors and we love winning. We love, pushing ourselves. But at the end of the day, it feels so great being in one place. I haven't touched a racket since January, so I don't miss it yet. But I'm sure once tennis season starts back up and some of the great tournaments like Wimbledon or Australia comes around, that will be that'll be very special to be able to watch and I may miss that moment on center court sometimes. You win some great fights, but I don't miss the day-to-day grind that we do every single day to be the best.
I completely agree. What's it like to be in one place? Because I've been in one place for a second, and it's easier like to do things like take your vitamins, or you know what I mean? Like when you're on the road and it's hard to get into a routine.
True. I have loved it so far. Um, I've been having a great time just being in one place. I didn't know how it was feel because we're never in one place for this long. So, but it's been great being in a routine. I wake up in the morning, we have a tea or coffee, and then
Stay there.
work out for a few minutes, and go for a run maybe a few times a week, and just enjoy each other. I've been able to watch a series I haven't been able to watch before. Been able to get better at cooking and baking.
Yeah, I write you every time you cook something. I'm like desperate to eat it.
The problem with my baking, though, is I make so much that I can't help but eat so much of it afterwards. So now I started giving some away to David's parents, his aunt and uncle, and everyone else. I may have to send you some.
What'd you say?
I may have to send you some cookies or something next time.
When are you coming back to Miami? Any idea?
I don't know, not for a while. I'll probably be in Europe for a few months, and then I'll come back. But maybe me and Serena can cook something up for you. Serena has been really improving on that part.
Yeah, she really has. I tasted her bread. It's delicious. Tasted like my sister Isha's bread. Isha is on, actually. Oh my gosh. So how did your dad feel about you retiring? Was it hard for him?
I was a little nervous about him because, we've done this together for so long, and I was scared that he would feel a certain way. But you know what? He was so supportive. He was so happy for me, and I think he was ready too. I mean, it's hard for him as well. He was all invested as well and had to make sure to check everyone out that was playing and doing all the tactics and thinking about the training every day. And I think he was ready as well. So he's been doing great. He's been enjoying life so much. Every time I call him, he's out fishing. He is cooking. He is walking around. I mean, I'm like, what is happening? You are living the life. He's like, yep, I'm enjoying it. So far, so good. Everyone is doing great and enjoying it. I think my mom is happy that he's home for a prolonged period of time, too.
Yeah. So you and I have something in common, and I heard you have a big announcement. You probably can't talk about it, but if you can, we could. Let's do one more set of this, and then we'll do like a glute burnout.
Okay. Yeah.
So you and I have something in common in terms of having an autoimmune disease and playing a professional sport.
Yeah.
How did you deal with playing under those circumstances?
Well, I think, being at the top of our sports, every percent that we can do to be better than the rest, we try. And obviously, having autoimmune disease is not easy when you're a professional athlete and trying to be the best. But, I think just like you learn what your body can and cannot do and how to optimize your body and how you can work it, how much you can push it, what to eat, how to drink, the rest, everything really makes a big difference. And I think that's what I learned was now I'm fighting a fight where I want to feel good. That's the main thing. And then number two is being the best tennis player I can be. And, winning some of the biggest tournaments with an autoimmune disease just, I think, was so much more special. And I think that we can raise awareness for other people and, help get diagnosed. I think that's such an important part because a lot of people walk around feeling bad and they don't know why.
How long did your diagnosis take?
So mine didn't take very long compared to the normal person because I knew I was not feeling well. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't lift my arms. And I knew there was something wrong, but I had to go through multiple doctors that told me that I was crazy
Hold it.
before I really got a diagnosis. So, the average time is 7 years from you start having symptoms till you get diagnosed. How long did it take you?
7 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I went through that, and I went through doctors telling me, maybe I should see a psychiatrist, or, sometimes I want to write them back.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know what's wrong, just say I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, I was the same, they're like, oh yeah, it's mental, it's this, it's that, it's it, maybe you're pregnant. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, and there's nothing mentally wrong with me. Then they're like, maybe you're in bad shape, all these things. But at the end of the day, I think if we can help even a few people get diagnosed earlier, we've done well, because the way you feel when you're really, going through it, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
No, it's not a quality of life. You're alive, but
Yeah.
it's no way to live. And I think in a way you get used to it until you start to feel better, and then you start to realize really how bad it was.
Yeah. True.
So what motivates you now? Because obviously tennis motivated you, your dad motivated you. What motivates you now? Because I see you baking, and then I see your stomach is flatter than ever. And I'm like, how's she doing it?
I think I'm so nervous that because I don't work out or play tennis hours and hours every day, I'm scared that I'm gonna get fat. And I know that sounds stupid, but I've been fit my whole life, so I think a competitor in me won't let that happen. So that's why, I love doing workouts and feeling good about myself. And I think that's my motivation, is just feeling good every day. Not only does it help with my RA, to move around and get the blood flowing, but also mentally makes me feel good that I look at myself in the mirror and I feel good about it.
I completely agree that, especially once you've been fit your whole life, you want to keep that lifestyle. You don't want to just let it go down the drain. And some athletes enjoy that moment of not having to be professional, and they just kind of indulge, and whatever pace works for anyone, great. But I think I want to take a page from your book for sure.
Yeah, I think also, if you let yourself go and let yourself be lazy for too long, it's so hard to get back. So I was just like, I just need to keep going. And I know that after a workout, after, a sweat, I feel so good and I feel happy, and I can start the day off on a good note. So that's why I do it. And it's great that David retired before me. So he's there to support me, even whatever I want to do, but he's there to support me. He works out with me when we go to the gym, so it's great.
Yeah. Okay, so what was your toughest matchup on tour? And let's do a glute burnout before we wrap. So
Okay.
we'll start out with an oldie but goodie, which is a single leg raise. I'm going to turn my mat so folks can see this. Turning. Okay. That's better. Okay, so just a good old-fashioned single leg raise. Then we're going to do a variant on the single leg raise. So we'll push the leg out at an angle, like that, like so. And then we'll just do some glute jumps. So we're going to just kind of jump up in place like that.
Okay.
And last but not least, we'll just go into a glute med series. So we'll do some raises, some circles, etc. So it's just one set of everything nonstop.
All right.
And I'll cue you. You can keep talking. Okay, so who was your toughest matchup, and maybe this isn't, you shouldn't say this, or you can say whatever, but who was your favorite to play?
I always love playing the best people in the game. And, not because I'm doing this workout with you, but both you and Serena always push me to play my best. And I played you girls combined, I don't know, 25 times, and you both beat my butt 99% of the time. So, every time I would play you, I always knew I had to play my best, and I knew what I needed to improve for next time to be the best. So I really like that. I actually have a funny story. When I was in the juniors and I was playing, and I would say someone has a good serve, and my dad would be like, "What do you mean? You're not playing Venus or Serena? It's not like serves." And I remember playing you for the first time. I think it was in Asia somewhere, and I'm playing you for the first time, and I'm 16 or 17 years old, and I go to my dad, "Okay, so now I'm playing Venus. She has a great serve. What should I do?" And my dad goes, "Well, I can't help you there. Good luck."
That is so funny and so messed up.
I know. But he was like, "Yep, I can't help you anymore. You're on your own."
So you played doubles with both Serena and I. I think we played like in Doha, like a whole long time ago. And you recently just played with Serena.
Yeah.
Okay, switch. In New Zealand, you guys made it all the way to the finals. Gosh, I was up every night watching those matches.
We had such a blast. I wish we would have played more often, but both with you and Serena, I had so much fun. And I enjoy playing doubles when, we can just have a good laugh and we can enjoy it. When I played with you, I was 16 or 17, so long ago, but it was, I remember I was so excited, I was so nervous, but I had a great time.
Okay, now we're going to swing the leg back and forth. You had a better result with Serena. I think we won a round, and then the next round didn't work out.
Yeah.
But I was thrilled by that matchup. Like, I watched every single match.
I just remember, playing with you. You would never miss from the back. You were great at covering the net. You had a great serve, great returns. It's like, even if I mess up, I have such a great partner. There's no pressure on me.
Well, if I miss a shot with Serena, I get in trouble, so I've learned to play under a tremendous amount of pressure. No, I'm just joking. She's a very supportive little sister.
Are you over at Serena's a lot nowadays when both of you are home so much?
Am I what?
Do you get to spend a lot of time with Serena now when you're both home so much?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time together no matter what.
Yeah.
It's a priority for us as a family to always, that's family first. But I'm definitely getting to see Olympia more because at the tournaments, it's hard because we're the last one to swing back and forth. Because, she has her own schedule and I have mine. And
yeah.
A lot of times I have to prioritize the tennis or else I won't have the energy to play the matches. So that was always a tough one. Okay, that's the end of our glute set.
She's so cute. Ugh.
Okay, I loved when you put, was it all 31 of your titles?
Yeah, 30, I think. 30.
30. Okay, so I watched, I think, almost every one. I look forward to it every day. And I don't really care who wins or who loses on tour. It doesn't matter to me as long as I win. And of course, I want Serena to win, but I was always rooting for you. So that's why I keep asking you to come back. I'm always like, you want to come back? You want to come back on tour? We miss you. We miss you. So
it's a little early.
I think everyone keeps saying, too, come back, we miss you.
But you know what? I think I'm going to come back in your box, and I'll have a glass of wine, and I'll be cheering you on. How about that? I think that would be a great way to come back.
Is security going to have to get you? Yes, please, like point penalty Williams, because it'll be a drunk lady in the box, like rooting against the player I'm playing against.
I mean, I can't promise anything. All I know is that I will be supporting you. Could be loud, could be very loud, but you know, that's just a risk you have to be willing to take.
Mhm. I'm willing to take it, definitely. What was your most favorite title? Your biggest? I mean, it would probably have to be the Australian Open, right?
Yeah, I think Australian Open was definitely my favorite. I think waiting so long to get that slam, I think made it extra special for me.
Yeah.
But I think every title, I don't know how you feel about yours, but every title means something special, whether it's the first title somewhere, whether it's one where you had a crazy tournament where, you know, you fought back from match points down, whether it's, you know, first one on clay, on grass, whatever it is, I feel like there's always something special about every tournament win.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really do because each one is special and it has a great feeling. And obviously, I understand the Australian because I mean, you put yourself so close so many times in that circle. Was it at least three U.S. Open finals?
Yeah,
Yeah, and you were always so close, you know, and to kind of finally cross over that line, and I think that's a great story for people. Is don't look at the loss, but look at you've always put yourself in that position. You're knocking on the door. You're knocking on the door, and that's exactly where you want to be. So when you take that hard loss, you're like, that was exactly where I want. Next time I'll do it, and I think you showed that.
thank you. Um, what because you know I won two doubles titles, which were very small. Like one was Beijing, which is a big tournament, but I never
Mm.
won a slam in doubles. And then the other one was very small. I won with in Memphis. Remember when they used to have a tournament in Memphis, and I won with
Yeah.
I played you in Memphis actually.
Wow.
Anyways, you beat me in Memphis. Um, anyways, I won that tournament with Vika Azarenka, but you know that gave me so much satisfaction winning doubles tournaments too because you have a partner, you have someone to share it with on court. I don't know how you felt. Do you also feel like it gave you so much satisfaction winning the tournaments with Serena and winning Olympic medals in doubles and you know doing all that? I feel like that must have been so much fun.
It's so much fun. And you have to understand, we've been playing doubles since the 80s. So, like, oh, someone just said your forehead is so amazingly smooth. I agree. It's awesome. After all that sun, your skin looks great.
Thank you. I
Um,
have no Botox, but maybe I need it with all these wrinkles coming up.
no, you definitely don't have Botox. That's just like good genes and good skincare. Um, but yeah, so I've been playing the backhand since I was a child, and I don't know why. My dad put me on the backhand, put Serena on the forehand, and so I think when we first played, we thought we were so close that we thought we didn't need even any communication. And I remember we walked off the court, we lost, like we got a wild card in U.S. Open, and then Katrina Adams came over to us and said, "You guys need to talk." And we looked at each other, we're like, "Oh, okay," because we just thought, yeah, we've been playing forever, we know each other, we don't need to talk. And so that was kind of like the kind of relationship we have, and it's nice because when you're not having your best match, at least one of us playing good and not both of us bad at the same time pretty rarely, and it's a little less pressure because like you know this person and you know they already love you and they'll forgive you even if you have your worst day. But like I've seen players on court like yelling at each other and I'm like, we've got them now, you know.
I remember, so I rarely played doubles, but I played me and Sorana Kirstea, and I don't know if you'll remember this, but we played doubles against you and
At the
Serena
US
at the US
Open.
Open.
Yeah, on,
And
on
I
Arthur
remember,
Ashe, right? Yeah.
yes, and I remember that Serena hit Serena at the net, not purposely, and I turn around and I go, Serena, that was a mistake. You should not have done that. I was like, sure enough, here we go. And Serena went from here and she just took it up a few notches and then we didn't have a chance anymore. She got so mad. And I
Oh
was like,
my
yeah, we should
God.
not have done that. Next time, please aim anywhere, but not, mm-mm. This is not a good sign for us.
That's hilarious. You never know what's going on the other side of the net, right?
Yeah. But I knew what was going on at the side of Serena's head. Once she was hit, she was like, I'm stepping it up here. I'm not losing this match. Definitely not going to lose the match I'm hit at either.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
That was a
that was
fun match,
fun.
though. There's like a crazy point from that match that always recircles.
I
I don't know.
saw that.
Yeah, that one's like always around.
You had like crazy hands. You like got 10 volleys back that I was trying to like put away, and your reactions were crazy. And you guys ended up winning that point, I remember.
Back in the
Um,
day.
I always loved how you and all your sisters were so close and are so close. And I think family is so important, is the most important thing. And, not only your parents, but the love I see between your sisters is just so amazing. And I think being so competitive, both you and Serena on the court, and still supporting each other, still showing up at each other's box. And, whatever happened, even when you played each other, it can't be easy playing your sister. But, just that love that shines through, I think, is so great to see. And I just really respect that. And I think I respected that even before knowing either of you. I thought that was so cool. And me being close with my brother, I always think, even when I think he's annoying, I think I love him. And it's like, it's so great to have someone there that always has your back.
Yeah, I completely agree. And with my family too, even on the worst losses or first round, they're like, great, you've got that one. And no one else has that. When you're not winning, it's crickets.
Mm-hmm.
So your family is always there, even on the most impossible days, on the days when you don't even feel proud of, the work you've done or accomplished. So it's just a blessing to have that because not everyone has that. And I think we saw that on tour too with a lot of, these young girls coming on tour like young like we did. And when you don't have that support, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how they do it.
I don't either. For me, it was a blessing to have, my dad being my coach because, like you said, it's it's so important having someone there, both on the good days, but especially on the bad days when, you had the tough losses, when you don't feel proud of your tennis or whatever, and just having someone there that can support you, I think, has been so important to me. And I wouldn't have achieved what I did without my family's support. So I I don't know how you travel, how some people travel around by themselves, and I mean that would be impossible for me.
Yeah, I never had to experience it. I guess if we ever went by ourselves, it would be like a novelty because we would feel like really adult and independent because we're like at a tournament alone. So it hasn't happened yet. One
Yeah,
day, maybe. Probably never.
probably not. No,
Probably not.
I heard that. I mean, there's so many things going on with the tour right now. What do you think is going to happen? You think there will be tennis this year? Do you think it's going to be next year? What do you think? Are you still
I
on the
don't
council?
know. No, I was voted off.
What? You've been on the
Yeah.
council for 20 years. How are you voted off? That should be impossible.
We have some great players serving, so everybody's a great representative. I loved when you were
You know
on.
what? Okay, so I have to stop you right there. You always are politically correct, and every press conference is perfect. And you know what? Like, just the once, can we just the once get a little bit of shade? Like, the shade you throw at me sometimes when you see me. Like,
I would never do that. I honestly, it's good to take a break because it's tough, being on
yeah.
those council meetings and especially, when you have a autoimmune disease, I want to prepare for the terms the way I want to. And
Mhm,
so adding extra hours is not ideal right leading
mhm.
up to the tournament. So in a way, I feel a little bit relieved to kind of have a moment, truth
Yeah,
be
that makes
told. Now
sense.
I can tell you all the shady stuff off camera, but no, I'm happy to. I prefer, I've avoided controversy my whole career. I'm just not, I don't like drama.
No, you don't.
I don't. Just not a drama queen.
That is true.
So,
So
but if you come for me,
do you think because I know
no
that
one's
they're
ever
planning
come
on,
for me. I'm kind of disappointed.
you know what? With all the shade I've gotten from you, you have just, you know what? I don't even want to hear it from you at this point. You deserve to get a little back from me. But I will do that off camera. I'll throw some
Yeah, we'll
shade
do it
your
off
way.
camera. I'm gonna
uh,
keep my perfect record in public.
No, but I mean, I feel like you've always been like a big sister to me and, always taken me under your wing. And I really appreciate that because, sometimes you need that and sometimes you need great advice. And when I've needed anything, when I've had questions, you've always been there to help me on the right track. So thank you for that. I
Oh,
really wanted
thank
to say
you.
thank you because I really appreciate that.
So if I'm like the big sister, then what is Serena?
Well, she's the little sister we're looking out for because she's the crazy one of the three of us.
Yeah, but you've never seen me in action either.
That I have, I
Wait,
think.
no, wait at Art Basel.
Yeah, I have seen you in action. Actually, I think we've all looked out for each other at one point or another.
Yeah.
Serena's also my big sister. She always has. Actually, you know what? I have to say, Serena gives great advice. I don't know that she's
Yeah.
always great at keeping her own advice, but she's great at giving it. She's very helpful when you need her as well, and she's very thoughtful. I think that's
Have
one
you
thing.
always taken the advice?
No, but I think a lot of times I've taken her advice. I think a lot of times she really had a great point, and when I wasn't sure about something, she really comes across, you know, and gives very mature advice. Right? I think that's like the greatest.
Yes.
I would expect that from you because of, always being so calm and mellow and I feel like you always have everything kind of figured out. That's kind of the older sister taking care of everybody gene, whereas from Serena, having that side of her, I think when I got to know her better is something that I really appreciate as well. She has that taking care of someone gene as well, and she's
Yeah.
very, I mean, she's so sweet. And I think that's one thing that sometimes when we're all on court and we're out there and we're competing and we're, being tough. And, I see that from myself. I'm so different on the court than off the court. And I just want people to, you know, I think it's great when they see another side of all of us and the fun and the caring side as well.
I completely agree. And being on social media is a way to do that, just like show who you are. Because in the match, you can't afford to lose like one moment and you can't lose focus for 1 second or else the momentum turns. So the only person people see are like this machine. And I mean, all players are very human.
Yeah, that's so true.
Hmm.
Um,
Agreed, agreed.
yeah, I always wanted a sister, so this is great. I have two in both you and Serena, so that's awesome.
Thank you so much. Well, I can't wait to come back to Miami, but I don't know, at some point, if you're in Europe, I'll come. Right now, it's not easy to travel, but
Not, I'm a little nervous about traveling also. I wearing a mask and obviously gloves and just making sure your hands are clean at all times and not touching your face. But I'm still a little nervous about going all the way over, but I hope everything will be fine. And I've just tried to stay safe inside, just like I know you have, and stay away from people and doing my part and keeping everyone else safe. So it's a very crazy time we're in right now. It's
yeah. It's kind of those moments you think you never are going to live through, and then you're here and you still can't believe it happened. And I really honestly hope that it's the last, but if not, obviously stay safe.
hmm yeah.
We'll
It's
see. We'll see.
I mean, if you told us this was going to happen in December, people would have called you crazy, but here we are, and yeah, it's definitely. Hopefully, it's the end of it, and hopefully they can find something that can either help or cure or get a vaccine or anything that can just help people come back to their normal lives. I miss people. I miss hanging out with my friends. I miss, going for a drink, having some food. I just miss the normal day-to-day life. And, you
Yeah.
know,
I miss the drinks.
I miss the Art Basel times with you and Serena. That was
Mm.
so fun.
So fun. I'm glad we got to do it though before, all this happened. So what's
Yeah.
next for you?
So I'm going to go back to Europe. I'm going to stay there for a while and then just wait and see, when the world opens back up again. There was a lot of things that were kind of on the plans before, but now I think we just have to wait and see. I still have, all the sponsors that I had when I was playing, I still have them. So I have quite a few things going on with them. And then we have a fun project coming up with the RA and, just raising awareness.
But you can't talk about it yet.
Can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
But, just a few of those things I'm very passionate about. And so.
Right. Well, I'd love to help you spread that word because I know exactly what it's like to live through all this. So just let me know how I can help.
Great. I would love that.
I'll be reposting and retweeting and everything.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I saw that you just launched your sunscreen.
Yes, girl. Well, I mean, you're with Adidas, so I'm not sure if you're actually allowed to wear this unless this is like a category because it's an 11 by Venus sunscreen. So it's sun serum. Have you ever used a sun serum before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, let me show you.
Yeah.
So they come in drops, and you can wear it under your makeup. So it's like little drops. It's not oily. There's the sun serum, and you just open this little bad boy, and it drops. So you just drop it on the skin. You don't need a lot, too. Just a tiny bit. It goes a long way. I have like sand all over my hand, and it just goes in, and it's like, it's just.
Wow.
I'm not going to give you any because I guess you can't have it. Yeah, okay. So, and the other one is, a sunscreen. So your regular sunscreen, but it's Clean Beauty. So they're both Clean Beauty.
Oh, I love that.
And the natural ingredient is zinc oxide, and it's in partnership with Credo. Do you know Credo Skin? The website Credo, all the Clean Beauty. So we did this with them. So it's like unbelievable product. So I've been waiting for ages for this to come out.
I always see you wear sunscreen. You always take great care of your skin, and so obviously this is something that when you put it on, you can play tennis with it too, and it stays on right for a while. And
well, these are actually for everyday use. So these are not waterproof.
Okay.
It's like the rain's coming in. Oh wait, is my coach watching? No, don't rain! Don't rain! So, and I learned it from Serena because you know how she would come on the court looking like a warrior, right? And
yes.
But obviously during the match, I would rub it in. But like in practice, you would see me walk out in the court, and I'd like have it because I would put on like 3 layers. I'd put one layer on, let it dry, another layer on, another layer on. But yes, I'm really excited about the launch, and people have been loving it. And actually, the sun serum is the one that people are like really gravitating toward, and is like selling very quickly. And obviously, the other one too is the sunscreen cream is people are loving that as well. But I'm just happy and proud. I think I had like a moment of panic like when we first released it. Right after we got off Instagram Live, I was like, what if no one likes it? And then I like had this tiny moment of like, but I thought, well, hey,
you love it.
at least I tried.
People will love it for sure. And I
Yeah.
think, as we always say, protection is the main thing. Once you do the damage, it's kind of too late. So let's just make sure we keep our skin looking fresh and young, and especially us that are out in the sun all the time, every single day. I mean, we can really get beat up by the sun. So a good sunscreen, a good sun serum is definitely very, very important. And I learned that the hard way, coming from Denmark where, you don't see the sun every single day, all of a sudden playing in Australia or playing in the States where the sun really gets strong, you really can get burned really quickly if you don't watch out. So I mean, I've tried all these different sunscreen and zinc and everything just to make sure I don't burn, and always wearing a visor. Maybe that's why my skin in this light looks really good.
Well, your skin is your biggest organ. I don't think people think of it that way either. They just kind of go with it, and anything goes, put anything on their skin, or just don't put anything at all. And it's like, It's not a good thing. You have to protect from skin cancer. Anything you put on your skin absorbs into your body. So have to be really
Yeah.
careful. And the days when I can't stop eating cake, or like the weeks where I like, keep having too much champagne or whatever it is, at least like the one thing you can do well, which is an easy win, is what you put on your body. So I always tell people easy win. That's like a set and two breaks. Like just do it easy.
No, it's so true. I mean, there's so many things that we do on a day-to-day basis, and we hear about, you should stay healthy, you need to drink water, you need to eat vegetables, you need to do this, but people do forget about the skin and taking care of that. So and the body from the outside. So, well, I'm very proud of you. You've done an amazing job, not only with your clothing collection. I can't wait to try your sunscreen. I know that I'll I'll give you my address over here where I am. So, but no, everybody who have watched everything that both you and Serena have done for so many years. So, thank you for having me as part of a small part of your journey, and for kicking my butt on the court multiple times, but and making me better, both as a competitor but also as a person. And I really want to thank you for that.
Thank you. You're so kind. And when we played that championships, the only person that I could be happy for at the end. Of course, when you win, when you lose the match, you're like, still like, you still can't believe it happened. But I could see your dad was so happy, and it was just a great moment that I could share in that sense. So
Yeah.
it was a magical year, and like, it didn't surprise me 1 second when you won the Australian. It really didn't, because I just remember how well you played, and I'm just happy you took that play right into the Australian in just the most epic final ever. It was
Thank you.
wild. So I'm so happy for you and your accomplishments. You have so much ahead of you, and I hope we can do this again. We'll invite Serena.
Yeah, let's do it for sure.
Or should
Yeah,
we do baking or something next time?
we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
So
be
I'll
fun,
use
right?
like
Doing
one.
something different.
Yeah. So maybe I'll go on with Serena, and then like let's bake or something. How about I do the drinks and you guys do the baking?
I
So
think
I'll,
that
I'll
sounds
come
like a
with the
great
drinks
idea.
recipe.
I
Perfect.
think that sounds like a great idea. I think that would be
Perfect.
so fun. I mean, from Serena burning cookies to all of a sudden being the perfect chef in the kitchen, it's pretty amazing. She's, I think, most improved player in this whole situation. She's sending me
MVP.
recipes. I'm like, since when did this happen? That you're sending me recipes and you're telling me what to tweak on the recipe. I mean, it's pretty incredible. So I would be definitely into that. You let me know what you want that we should bake, and I'll
Perfect.
definitely have a few drinks with you.
Okay, David will have to be there as like the taste tester. I'll be Serena's taste tester, and then I'll have the drink recipe. Isha's
I think
laughing.
that would be perfect. I think they would be very happy with that.
Perfect, perfect. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. I'll
Thank
send
you
you the
so much for having
sunscreen
me. I had
for
such a fun
sure.
time. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Bye.
Thanks, bye. Okay, so that was my dear friend Caroline. She's so sweet. She's so awesome to take her time out to join us for a heck of a workout. She got to sit down, but kind of not really. How'd you guys like today's workout? Let's see if we can get some feedback here. Oh, everybody's like, miss you, Carol. Come back, Carol. That was a great match, Carol. I know. She's one of the only players that I really actually followed. Everyone else you just, say, you don't follow whether they win or lose. But of course, I always knew when she was winning, when she was losing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Someone asked, do you like pickles? Actually, I love pickles so much. Okay. Just like, it was great, it was awesome. Should I make them harder? Should I make them harder? Isha says it hurts. Okay. Okay. So you guys let me know how it was. I've actually never done that first exercise, but it showed me I need to do it. Every time I do a new exercise with you guys, I'm like, oh, I need to do that too. Isha says, good indeed. Okay, workout with your equipment. We need 11 resistance band workout. Oh, from Planet Olivia, thank you. So we had 11 resistance bands and we sold out of some. We still have some of the resistance ropes. So perhaps I will do a workout with the resistance ropes. I've been trying to like do it with nothing just in case folks don't have any workout equipment, because I don't want anyone not to be included. So I will have to do a resistance rope day. And as everything opens up and we continue Coach Venus, because I'm not going to go away, I'll definitely have to make sure that we add more equipment. Okay, so I'm going to go to the question box, people, and answer a few questions before we skedaddle. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming. What do you think is the prettiest trophy of tennis tour? I mean, it's got to be the Venus Rosewater dish, right? From Wimbledon. The prettiest out of men or women, right? Oh, wait. Isha says the single leg raise is an oldie but goodie. Yeah, I have to live on that single leg raise because of my hamstring. Okay, so question, Andrew, thank you for coming again. See you working on your game all the time. Hey, Venus, tell us when you got Harry and how you got him. He's been your companion for years. So Harry was an impulse buy. He is the best impulse buy I ever had. I walked into a pet shop. I saw this little weird dog with curly hair, and I got him out of the cage. He started giving me all these kisses, and I called Serena and I said, oh my God, I see this dog. What should I do? And she said, get him. I love him already. And I'll never forget that. And Harry and I have been literally, oh, he's coming up from his nap. Let's see, more questions. Ooh, what's a good early morning exercise? So I like this question. Now the rain might come in, the wind's blowing, so I'm on the outside patio here. It's a little bit covered, as you can see, but not great. So morning exercise. Honestly, that depends on your morning. Like this morning, I woke up extremely tired, and I had to start a little bit later because I couldn't have gotten a quality workout. So instead, I got like some hot water with lemon and some cinnamon, some just raw cinnamon and some ginger, and started out that way. And then I was able to get my workout going. So there are some mornings where you don't feel great or you feel tired, so you have to modify based on that. I would say in the morning, like to start with some breathing, so do some breathing exercise, some breath work, some visualization, and do some stretching. And then depending on the day, get into it, like leg workout, arm workout, core, plyometrics, anything goes. So I would say just go with how you feel and create a schedule for the week and try to stick to it. If you can't, modify it if you're sore, hurt, etc. Okay, I like this. Marion, where are you spending your time? I'm playing at home on my wall. Me and the wall. So I'm actually able to get on the court. So I've been spending time on the court, a lot of time in the gym. I'll have to take you guys there someday. I have some workout equipment in my garage that has saved me. So I've been really fortunate to have that, and a lot of time with my teams virtually. So slowly but surely we'll be opening our offices, but over at 11 we're still shipping. So if you guys want activewear, sunscreen, we're still shipping. So we kept that open and kept it safe for everyone working there, and I'm proud of the work they've done. So shout out to Don and Sammy and Laura. Thank you guys for keeping everything going at 11 Distribution. And let's see, I think we have time for one or two more. Okay. Can we expect doubles? This is from Midnight Sheet. Can we expect doubles from you and Serena when tennis returns? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's all I can say. Hopefully, if it returns this year, hopefully doubles this year. So fingers crossed. Okay, let's do one more. People just, I love. Okay, this is funny. House tour. So I try to keep my home private because that's, one place that's home. But this is my back patio, and we've been like filming at my house. So you've seen a few of my back patios. Florida's a very outside place, so a lot of outdoor spaces. And my house is very 80s and very small. I have 2 bedrooms. Okay, lots of. Oh my God, I love this one because I love skin. Moi, Miss Mucha. Okay, or Mocha, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Best beauty tip for skin. I'm gonna have to say the best tip is constant exfoliation. So there's many ways you can exfoliate. You can use a towel to scrub your skin. You can use like just a regular brush. You can use a mechanical one like a Foreo or New Face or ultrasonic scrubber. There's so many ways you can exfoliate your skin. You can also exfoliate your skin with the products you put on, with tretinoin or vitamin A. 2-bedroom ghetto. Bye. Bye, Olivia. Um, not saving a room for you. With things that will make your skin turn over, vitamin C's, etc. So there's so many different ways that you can exfoliate. It's endless. Dermaplaning, all kinds of things, but exfoliating is in my number 1 skin tip, and also obviously protecting your skin, number 1 also. So that's why you can use our 11 sunscreens, our sun syrup and sunscreen, link in bio where you can find those. They're clean beauty, people, so you can protect your skin and protect your body with what you're putting on it. Isha said, good job today. Thanks, Isha. I love you. I'm always a little sister with her, and I act like a real baby. I don't know why she puts up with it. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you for coming. Now, guess what? Tomorrow we're off. We've gone to a modified schedule this week. We were doing 5 days a week, but now we're at 3 days, people, because I have a lot of tennis workouts I'm doing myself. So I wish I could work out more with you, but there's only so many hours you can work out. To give you an idea of how much I work out, I usually put in about 2.5 hours in the gym, and another 2.5 to 3 hours on the court, and then an hour with you guys. So as you can tell, some days my body needs a break. So that's why we're doing 3 days. Otherwise, I would love to be with you 5 days a week. So that rain is blowing in. So I'm going to go inside. Guys, I'll see you on Thursday. We got another great workout Thursday at 11:30 and Friday at noon. And I cannot wait. Planet Olivia, now you got the words of love after. Oh my gosh, you guys have to also check out Game On CBS on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So it's the game show that I'm doing. It's sports comedy trivia and challenges. So American Gladiator meets I don't know, Comedy Central. It's crazy. And I'm doing it with Rob Gronkowski. So it's at 8 p.m. and with Keegan Michael Key, and it's really, really crazy and fun. So every Wednesday at 8 p.m. is Game On, and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, I'll see you. See you on Wednesday. Sorry. I'll see you on Thursday at 11:30. All right, bye. Bye-bye.